Okay, it is September 10th? It is, yeah. It's September 10th, 2016. I'm biked all the way to Suso of Seoul from Yongin. I biked from Yongin all the way to Seoul in about hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. It was actually a really pretty bike ride. I passed by, like, it almost looked like a prison, but I think it was an army camp. And I passed by mountains, and it was just really, really pretty. I'm actually going to take the subway back to Jukjeon station and bike from Jukjeon back to my home. My ass hurts, so I don't think I'm going to actually bike all the way from Seoul back to Yongin. But yeah, that's what I just did. And so I'm taking a break. I'm going to find a convenience store because I'm thirsty and I want ice cream. So, but anyways, it'll actually be 2 days till my parents will be coming to Korea. I'm really excited. I know they're excited. The only part I'm not going to be happy about is I had to go all over the place of Seoul and Yongin, and I used to love taking the subway system, but because I've lived here now for such a long time, I hate it, and I miss having a car. I miss the luxuries. But yeah, so in 2 days my parents will be coming to Seoul, Korea. I'm excited. We'll be staying in Gangnam for 1 week and then Yongin for 1 week because I had to work for at least 3 days. But yeah, so a lot of you are asking and are wondering, hey, what are you doing next year? Are you coming back? Are you staying? Are you going to extend? What are you doing? It's really all up in the air. I've already talked to Ryan about it, that I want to extend my contract by 6 months. I would like to be part-time, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I might have to be full-time for 6 months. If somehow, that does not work out, then I'm just going to head back to America. I'm not going to go look for another job at another place. I'm pretty worn out every day after work. I just go lie down in bed and do nothing just because I know I'm not happy. I know that teaching is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I'm so glad I realized that back in college, that I would have been miserable if I kept teaching education to kids. Don't get me wrong, I totally love kids, I adore them. But I can't be inside all day. I can't be working from like 9 or 10 o'clock all the way to 5 or 6. No, it's just so depressing. There's so much more than just being a teacher. I believe so. I mean, don't get me wrong, to all my friends who actually are English teachers or actual real teachers that teach, English or teach education back in America or Canada or wherever you are. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know you guys, this is your passion, this is what you want to do, but that's not my passion, so it's not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And Korea has been very good to me. It has taught me a lot. It's taught me to be patient. It has taught me actually a lot about myself. It's taught me about what I really want in life, what I really should try to get in my life. I see an ambulance and I see a fire truck. But anyways, no, it's not my passion to be inside and teach kids education, math, science, arts, and crafts. Yes, that's fun, but it's not my passion. It's not what I want to do. I want to be outside working hard, cutting grass, working with horses, teaching people how to ride horses. That's what I like to do. I truly believe that Korea has taught me a lot of people skills, because I was kind of social before, but I'm really social now. So I think that's one of the reasons why God let me come here. So it's tough. It's tough doing something that's not your passion. I don't know how I could have been a nursing student or something like that, just working just because I want to be rich. I truly realized that, you know, I could be rich and I still could be unhappy. I could have everything I have and I still would be unhappy. That's what I realized. I mean, I realized that I have family to support. I have family that supports me. I have a full-time job. I have a dog that I've always wanted. I have friends. I'm working at a school that I've always wanted to work at a school like that. And I've had relationships. And you know what? And I've had money too. And it didn't bring me happiness. It didn't bring me what I thought it would bring me, and that would be true happiness. But you know what? Working a job that pays well, but it's not your passion, do it for a year. That's it. Don't do it any longer, because then you will be stuck where I'm at, just going through the motions. Just be like, oh, when's my next weekend coming? Seriously, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, oh gosh, when's my next weekend coming? Luckily, God sent me an angel last year, lady, and she brings a lot of happiness to my life. She just calms me down, relieves a lot of stress that I have. So, because, you know, at Maple Bear that I'm working at right now, there's a lot of bull crap that I have to deal with. But having lady at the home, having something or someone go home to, it's really nice. Even if the dog cannot talk back to you, it's still nice that she wants to, you know, hug me, let me lick you. But yeah, so that's what's happening. You know, if God allows me to stay here for another 6 months, full-time or part-time, I'm fine by that. If not, I'm gonna go back to America and we'll see where that next adventure leads me to. Does that scare me? That when I go back to America, I'm not gonna have a job right after I leave Korea? Hell yes, it scares me, because I've always had a job in place. I mean, maybe some of you think, Valentina, maybe you should pray about it. Be like, Valentina, pray about it, see where God wants you next. And I am praying about it, but I don't think I'm praying about, you know, God, give me a job after I'm done with Korea. I don't know. Maybe I should start doing that. I'm kind of not worrying about it. At the same time, I am. My emotions are a roller coaster. They're just all over the place. So, just thinking about it makes it like a little stressful. But anyways, yeah. Anything else happening in my life that I can think of? No, not really. No boyfriends. I've realized that I've been single almost actually I've been single for 4 years now. I just realized that, goodness. I've actually never thought I could be single for 4 years after I started dating and being in relationships. But look here, I'm still single. Sad day. But you know what, I've realized this, that I actually don't want to be in a relationship, not until I'm actually settled down with my dream career. Because I don't want to just have someone just to have that security. I want to feel that insecurity because I want to chase secure to be secure. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But yeah, I don't want to depend on someone else. I want to depend only on myself. I want to support myself. That way in the future, if I do meet someone, if God does allow me to meet someone, I want to also support them. Because it should be a teamwork, that we should support each other. Not one person should be supporting everyone. No. Unless the person then is like, you know, pregnant, then that's understandable. But for, you know, majority of the relationship, it should be both of you are working as a team, working together. So it's good that I'm single. I'm not in a committed relationship. I'm just doing fun dates on online dating. I know, I'm doing OkCupid, and it's not that great. I meet a lot of creepy people. Actually, what's crazy is I actually saw someone's profile that I go to Krav class with. I'm like, oh, hell no. Because he's a great guy, and he wants to try to have something with us, but I don't want to. I don't like him that way. He's a great guy. But no. Anyways, it's September 16th. No, hell no. It's September 10th, 2016. I'm in Seoul, Korea, because I biked to Seoul on a beautiful, beautiful evening of a Saturday. I'm gonna find a convenience store because I want water and because I want ice cream. But until next time, I hope my emotions are not like a roller coaster. I'm happy one moment, depressed the next moment. Anyways, till next time. Adios. 안녕.